Welcome back! Episode 5 is all about speed and precision. Today, I'll walk you through my charting workflow. How I use NinjaTrader's drawing tools, build templates, and save time during trade prep. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start with our NinjaTrader, my personal workspace here. So we're going to start on the 15-minute and use that as my explanation. So we're going to use the drawing tool indicator that I added to my chart here. Now, whenever you're looking at this chart, the first thing that I'm going to do is come up to the actual drawing tool tab and go to snap mode and oh, I already did it, haha, bar and object, right? So I'll show you why with the first indicator or tool here with the line. So let's say we were looking at this 15-minute chart and we wanted to locate a random high. That's a random high. Now, clicking on it anywhere above will get you to the highest high of that candle, the highest point of that wick. Then you can extend that line out and it'll attach to the next candles or previous candles, open, high, low, or close, or current candle. Look at there. Okay, and then you can extend it to the right. Most of the time you're going to look for like some kind of trend with this, look for relative equal highs or lows. Just simply clicking it here at that high, the open, the close, or the low drops the line bar there, okay? And then another feature, if you wanted to keep that line straight, and I am keeping my finger on my mouse here, and I am using the scroll, the center thingy, to move it. Now, if I wanted to go straight, I hit shift on my keyboard, let go, it stay. Double click that with the left finger, and I want to check out this line and make it purple. That's my favorite color. Axe jacks. Hit apply, okay, and now that line is purple. Let's say two things. You wanted to move that line, or make that line dash, and all charts. Now you see, since we have it expanded and so big here, you don't see the other charts, but you see it changed to dash. Whenever I collapse, I see this 15-minute translates down to the 5-minute, the 15-second maybe, yep, and the 1-minute, and even on the daily. Now, interesting enough, it didn't go. Did it? Where about? Oh yeah, it did. It's just super duper zoomed in, right? Let's do that ourselves. And see, it even translates to the daily. I got confused, thinking it didn't. Anyway, let's zoom over and zoom out. That's okay. Now I'm going to double click and remove it. Here, apply. Now, what I also wanted to show, going back to the 15-minute, is if you wanted to go here, let's say that same line, we do the same tab. Let's say you wanted to delete it without having to do what I just did. You can right click and remove. Bye-bye. Now, let's move on to a new tool. The ray, I don't use it, but let's just have fun. Let's say we go from this low to this low. What's it do? Nothing. Cool. What's this? Extended line? Yeah, no, so I like this one. And matter of fact, I'm going to actually drop official all-time high. Oh, wait, what? Did I click on the wrong thing? Is this extended line? Oh, I don't ever use this one. Never mind. Next, horizontal line. That's what I'm looking at. Now I'm going to double click this one, and we're going to add a label for the first time. ATH. Oh, I have caps on. ATH. So there's that. Now, because I have price on bar and object, it immediately labeled it for me. So my high is 23,222.75. Now what I want to do is put some lipstick on it, and I'm going to put the all-time high as red because it's probably going to go down. Where's my red? And I'm going to put lines through it because price is going to go through it again probably. Now I'm going to save this as a template. Here's another tip. We're going to save here, and it's going to ask you to label it. This is going to be all-time high. Now, in reality, I don't need to do. I did it again. I always hit shift to capitalize. Anyway, I don't have to do this, but for clarity, I'm going to do it. And Now apply. Okay, so next time if I just wanted to delete this or leave it, and then later on once that high gets run through, change it somehow, put in dots or something like that, whatever you want to label it as for later. But it'll be easier whenever I come here, and let's say this was an old all-time high, right? It is. Let's say, oh, and that was Asia all-time high. I forgot about that. I haven't been on the charts, man. This has been crazy. Then you would hit template, load, and then now that was saved right there. And then guess what? That's all you have to do, right? So let's say this is the new all-time high. Bam, that happened. So now I want to label this one. What you could do easier is that, but let's say it's locked and you don't want to have to go through all that, right? And it should be locked actually. Oh, let's bring it. So I'm not showing you this good. Lock it. It's gonna just replace it, whatever. Apply. Okay, made it easier. So plus it's gonna be labeled, right? Oh, I'm doing it again. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna save. Oh, I didn't do anything. Let's do dots. Why does that look so funky? I don't like that. That's more dancey. Template, save, old all-time high. Okay, so even though this is the same session, like day candle anyway, this was an all-time high. Oh wait, where am I at? July 15th, and then that, yeah, okay, whatever. So now it's easier to just boop, boop, double click, template, load, all-time high, apply. And guess what? I have my charts labeled now. That's beautiful. Next is the vertical line. Now I'll do this occasionally, not very often, but let's say we're wanting to look at the open. Let me put in a data box here. Where's my data box? That's another tip. And you can right click in front of it, always on top. I like that on there, okay? Because if it's not and you click out of it, then you have to go find it. It's a mess. But this is 9:45, so that is the open. It's easy to spot once you've seen it a couple times. Okay. So the next tool I'm going to talk about, because the vertical line is a vertical line, I like to, that just really breaks up the time more than just price. We get so focused in on price and what the candles are doing, you kind of forget about it. We're going to go to Fibonacci. Okay. So let's say we're going from the high, I guess it's up there, to the low of the 9:30 opening session. Let me get that out of the way. Let's right, or double click. And we can see it's only for this chart for right now. I'm not going to lock it because I'm just playing with it. We don't have to worry about the data because we had it locked on magnet. All right, now this is where it gets a little, you can extend it left. Woo! You can extend it right. I think that's that way on my camera. And then my fave is coming in and being able to update here. You can remove all this. I don't know why you would. You can add in quadrants, putting in 25, removing this one, type in 75. Okay, template, save, and then label as quads, right? I'm literally building my desk right here. Woo! I wanted to double check that it's saved, right? Sometimes it can be funky and it's new. Oh no, I don't like my lines extended. I'll do that on my own. Apply. So now we got the quads on the opening range. Whoop-de-doo. Let's extend it right. That's what I like. So here we go. Bam. That's how you can add some settings to here, and you can add different types like extensions, right? I don't want to use this extension because I don't really get it. Let's try it. So let's go from that low to that high, and then what do I do now? I guess that's the extension, and then it's like even off the screen, like it stresses me out. It stresses me out. So what I do, and this is just me, when I right click, remove that one, I do the same thing with this, which, okay, here's where it gets confusing. You have to go from the high to the low, and then now I can go in and add in my own extensions, right? You don't have to click the hundreds like I just did. 200, do the math, simple math, y'all. and then 300. I'm just clicking add, and then saving time, going in, backspacing the 3, put in a 4, add, go to the 4, put in a 5, add. You see what I'm doing? Did I add 2? What did I do? Why did I do that? My bad. So that's there. I'm gonna just save that template, and I can add and work on it later when I'm not filming. Save. Okay. Now I don't use what I just saw, like save as default or whatever. I just go and filter out. Now, whoa, I need to clean up some stuff. Hold up, it's too messy. It's too messy. It's too messy. While I'm thinking about it, you can double click, and I would have been able to do it easier to just hit remove on all the things I didn't want to do versus clicking each individual. Bingo. My favorite tool, the rectangle. Okay, so I'm gonna find today's. Did the market just open? Yeah. I was gonna try and beat the market opening. Let's go to today's first presented fair value gap. Man, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay. You see all this consolidation? I wouldn't follow that manipulation, but it paid. Boop, boop. 143. That was another trick that I love to do. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Back to my favorite part. So I'm going to look at how price is right here, hovering around that opening. That's interesting. Okay. We're going to scan through to find the first inefficiency. It looks right there. We'll try it. So I don't have this snap mode on. That's a no-no. So we're going to go to that open and that low. And that's what I'm going to call the first presented fair value gap. Now this is my first template. Where's my color? Dark turquoise. My faves. I'm going to go ahead and label it. No, I'm not. And the beauty is, once you add a new color, it immediately goes up into this, I guess that's only six options. I wish it would add more, because I end up making a lot of rectangle templates. You'll see. And that's fine. First presented fair value gap. Okay. Today's date was what? 16th. Oh. And we label all of it because it gets confusing. Just going to put that out there. And then we got to go to data. Now we do have some information that we want to have. This is how far it goes out, the end time. That's what I'm going to edit here. I'm going to do a couple days, y'all. Let's just do 26. And apply. Let me make sure it's locked. Template. Saved. Yes. Apply. Okay. Now we have our first presented fair value gap. That'd been a good entrance for a quick scalpy. It was held in price. That's pretty. Looks wild. But okay. I just wanted to see how the first presented played out today and how many times. So, okay. There's that one. And the last one is to organize and keep up with things. So let's say we're going to call this a previous high. Bam. Oh, did I change it? Yes. Okay. Now, this one's different. It's not as linked like that, and you can move it wherever you kind of want. That's the beauty of the text box. What do they call it? Text. So there's that, and look at that. I put the A lowercase. I got to take these caps off, right? Now there is a shortcut to do it, but I already made my own shortcut. I keep my hand on my expensive mouse. It's just easier that way. Right? All right, to recap, I think, oh, and that just immediately goes away, I do believe. You can check by double clicking. It doesn't. That's wasted storage. Remove that. We have our first label, y'all, right there. Oh, I forgot all charts. To save me time later. Okay, I think I have gone through everything. Oh, the ellipse. So I use this whenever I'm trying. Oh, whoa, this one is. Why did it do that? Oh, another lifesaver. Control, bottom left, click left mouse, drag, and you can move anywhere. Now, what I use this for, oh, that's wearing me out, is to label, and this is, I don't do this very often, but this is a liquidity pool. Anyway, all right, boop. Let's see. Oh, did I not do that on these? See, bruh. It takes time to set up, but once you get it, you're rocking and rolling. Did I just mess up? Yeah, I did. Decisions. That's fun. Okay, so I think we're good. And that's how I stay fast, focused, and razor sharp with my charts. I'm a price action trader. I rely on clean movement, key zones, and simplicity to guide my decisions. These drawing tools and templates let me prep quickly without distractions or heavy indicators. In episode 6, we'll take that mindset into execution with ATM strategy setups, but tailored to how I handle trades manually, intuitively, and with control. Stick around. The real lessons start with understanding price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.